There were red and blue flashing lights, and then, stepping off their space bikes, there were about half a dozen uniformed dinosaurs holding unmistakably large and extremely serious weapons. They pointed their weapons at the green globby aliens. "You are charged with breaking into people's planets and redecorating them," said a noble and imposing-looking Tyrannosaurus Rex, "and then with running away and doing it again somewhere else, over and over. You have committed crimes against the inhabitants of 18 planets and crimes against good taste. What we did to Rigel 4 was art," argued a globby alien. "Art? There are people on Rigel 4, said the Ankylosaurus, "who have to look up every night at the moon with 3 huge plastered ducks flying across it. Something very long with a head on the end of it, came over to us. It was attached to a very large body on the other side of the room." "Who are you?" it asked Professor Stegg, "and why is your gorilla holding a transtemporal dislocated milk container?" "I am not a gorilla," I said. "I am a human father. The human is holding the milk in order to make these evil redecorating snot bubbles go away and stop menacing this planet and us," said Professor Stegg. The Diplodocus in a police cap opened its mouth and didn't say anything. The Tyrannosaurus, who had handcuffed all of the green globby people together with something that looked a lot more like pink string in a can than it looked like handcuffs, which was probably a good thing because they probably didn't have hands and they definitely didn't have wrists, looked at us with his eyes wide open. "Great day in the morning," he exclaimed. "A biped, a stegosaurus, a floaty ball person carrier." And he stopped, as if unable to go on. A pteranodon flapped over to us, then landed at Professor Stegg's feet. He looked up to him and said hesitantly, "Could you be the inventor of Professor Stegg's pointy zooming into outer space machine, of Professor Stegg's really good moves around in time machine? Would you be the author of my travels into extremely far future and what I found there? Professor Stegg, wisest of all dinosaur kind, madam, is it truly you?" "It is," said Professor. "Madam," I thought, embarrassed, "and this is my assistant." The pterodon extended a wing tip for me to shake, and without thinking, I moved the second milk from my right hand to my left, where the first milk was. Everybody gasped. Unfortunately, the milk that had been in my right hand, which was the same as the milk that had already been in my left hand, the same milk 15 minutes apart, touched each other. I held my breath. There was a fizzing noise and a mewing as if 100 kittens were being agitated in an enormous basket. Professor Stegg closed her eyes. "I can't look," she said. Three purple dwarves with flower pots on their heads appeared from nowhere and began to do a little dance.